Electric buses are just a vibe, man. It makes a difference when you're not hearing all that fucking horrendous, distorted noises that all the engine buses make, and you just hear that lovely tune coming from the artificial noise. That's the noise you're hearing right there. The artificial sound that comes from a speaker. And you'll hear a bit of the electronics in the background. Just listen to that tune, man. That is satisfying. I remember the times when the artificial noise there was like another bit of the artificial noise that used to kick in after a certain speed. For some reason, the electric buses don't have that no more. But just listen to that, man. You can hear there's different parts of the bus that you wouldn't hear on an engine bus. Like you can hear the steering pump when the bus turns and that. You can hear the handbrake nice and clear, way more clear than you hear it on an engine bus. Wait, listen. You can hear the handbrake nice and clear as the bus just comes to a stop. You can hear the doors clearly. You can see that's the steering pump, innit? As the bus turns. See, all the sounds just play their part. They all coming together neatly. It's not one sound over a million others. The sound is just sounded a lot more neater on electric buses, and that's just what makes their vibe, feel more clear and clean and smooth. Even look at the way that dashboard is presented, man. That looks beautiful. Not a fan of the flooring, but the rest of the walls look quite nice by the front. So smooth, hardly any noise. You see the smooth noise of the movement. Yeah, you will hear a bit of rattling here and there, but it's way minor than the rattling that you hear on engine buses, because it's that plus the engine making horrendous noise overlapping every noise, plus some of the parts literally vibrating, not just to the bus's movement, but literally to the engine's movement as well. So it's twice as bad. Like it's 100 times worse. How smooth that thing looks, and look at the bright lights. Yeah, nothing but the smooth movement of the bus. And then maybe some of the motors and axles in the background. Such a peaceful setting. See, buses, yeah, they're already big. They're already noticeable by their presence alone, their bodywork. So there's no need to have them making a horrendous noise down the street. You can already notice any bus from its size alone. So they just suit that quiet vibe. It makes them feel more approachable, makes you feel more comfortable walking throughout it. Or even twisting your head from side to side and sitting down. Listen to that, you just see the smooth air as the bus moves faster and slower. It's a peaceful setting, man, proper. This beats an engine bus any day. All they make is horrendous low shudder and buzzing in your ears. Certain points when they're stopping and slowing down, you hear the vibration really intensify. It sounds like it's trying to dominate your ears, bro. But these electric things, you hear the smooth gliding, you hear the smooth sounds in the background that the bus is powering. It's so much smoother. It sounds so soft, and there you go, there comes the artificial noise again as the bus loads. And the handbrake's gonna land. That's it. Beautiful. Listen to that, you can hear the smooth fan smoothing away. There goes the handbrake. And you hear this nice whistling in the background. I assume that's electronic or something. There goes the fans intensifying. They look a lot smoother as well. You don't see none of them thin black bits going around each window, giving the thing the scruffy vibe. They have more curvature by their front than any of the older shit. Overall, they don't even look depressing in the slightest. Look how smooth that looks. Nothing gives rough and battered about that. With an engine boss, you're hearing it go. You're hearing it shredding along. That you just hear peaceful glide. You know, it's a total different mood. And it suits bosses because they're big things, man. They don't need to be loud. There's no reason for them to be loud. I've came to the realization, especially as a boss enthusiast, I've matured, bruv. I'm off with that kit down, fresh, top of done. Shit, man. Because Mandem Fetches come like it's a bonus to the journey, even though it's literally just the engine just fucking making its horrendous noise. About boss engines are nothing like flipping car engines where it sounds smooth, you hear all the notes in. Bosses just sound like a whole bunch of noises clashing together and just making a ruckus. That's what boss engines sound like. Same with trucks. It's nothing like a car engine where it's smooth. It even sounds smooth loud, where it sounds like a musical instrument. It sounds like a trumpet. No boss fucking sounds like that. It just sounds like you're trapped in a cage in some dungeon in hell. That's what they give off from their vibe. They're shaking, they're shuddering, their noise, their overall, even appearance-wise. I know bosses' looks have only altered a bit, you know. But there's details in there that literally makes these bosses nowadays stand out from the older shit, where you can just tell when you look at it, you're looking at something that's going to be a smooth ride on the way home. It's not going to be a bunch of shuddering. There's no aesthetic that comes out of engine bosses. No one can tell me otherwise. There's no aesthetic there. All the sound just sounds tangled up and just messy and wrong. When you in contrast to electric, man, especially during the rain, when you can just open the windows and just hear the fresh rain droplets colliding with the tires on the bus that you're riding. That beats the engine bosses experience any day. All the engine bosses, they shake, bro. They all make their clatter noises. There's no tune. There's hardly any tune in them whatsoever. The only tune that you'll get from them occasionally here and now and then is hopefully nowadays, if they're using a voice through a gearbox, the gearbox making it sounds and that. And the axles, that's the only thing. Apart from that, the engine, although engines work in a cool way, I won't lie, the sound is shit. The overall experience the engine gives the boss is shit. There's nothing smooth. I can tell you there's no engine boss here that will just give you a straight up luxurious vibe. See, with cars you hear smooth bass in their sound. With engine bosses it sounds all harsh and distorted and just horrible and out of tune. Listen to that. You hear the tune on that car smoothly go up. The engine bosses, that's all you fucking hear on it. And then hey boy, you're lucky if there's not 1,000 bunch of parts fucking vibrating to that messy noise as well inside. You're lucky. Even outside parts rattle to that fucking engine. It's not a neat experience at all, bruv.